Find the area of irregularly shaped objects. So when I look at this figure, I see that it is a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides, but I can't see a base and a height the way it is. So I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to divide this. I see a triangle here and a triangle here. So I'm going to divide this up so that now I have 2 triangles. Then I'm going to write down my formula for the area of a triangle, and I remember that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2 because it's half of a parallelogram. And I'm going to take my index card and I need to find the height. So here's my base. So my height is going to be drawn here and then here. So I'll put my axis. Alright, so I'm going to slide my index card along my base, so my guy's walking along, walking along, walking along, walking along. There's my height. So I'm going to draw that height. So now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2 divided by 2 is 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So the area of this triangle up here is 6. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Turn this over.
Good morning, staff. This is just a reminder that
So I'm going to drag along my base until I hit my X, and there it is. So I'm going to draw my height there. And remember that this was 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 times 4 divided by 2. 6 times 4 is 24 rather, divided by 2 is 12. So the area of my top triangle is 6, my bottom triangle is 12, so 6 plus 12 gives me an area of 18 square units. Alright, here is a triangle. This is my base. This is my height, because bases and heights come together at right angles. My base is 7. My height is 7. So 7 times 7 is 49. 49 divided by 2 is 24 and a half. Alright, next one. Once again, I do not know how to find the area of this, so I am going to divide it into 2 triangles right here. So base, base, height, height. So I'm going to put my guy on here. Count this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my base is 6. And I'm going to count, and then I have to find my height. So walking, walking, walking. Don't hit the height, don't hit the height, don't hit the height, don't hit the height. There it is. So my height is 1, 2, 3. So 6 times 3 is 18, divided by 2 is 9. So this top one is 9. Then, flip this over, walking, 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 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 6 is 36, divided by 2 is 18. 9 plus 18 is 27 square units. Alright, looking at this thing, I see a star, I see a bunch of triangles, and then a square in the middle. So I'm going to cut it up like this. So I know my center is 2 by 2, so that's 4. My base here is 2, and my height here is 2. But remember, it's a triangle, so 2 times 2 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 2, this is 2. So my area is the sum of all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4 2's are 8, plus 4 is 12 square units. Draw 2 distinct parallelograms, both with areas of 12 units. So this is like our project, right? So I'm going to draw a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, by 12. I'm going to draw 2. Not long enough, by 6. And I'm going to draw 3 by 4. So right here I have a parallelogram. It says find the area of this shape. So I'm looking for my right angle, which is right here, because I know bases and heights come together at right angles. So that's my base, and then the corresponding height is right here. Remember, you are not going to count this. So I'm going to find the area of this, so it's going to be 3 times 4, which is 12, and I do not divide by 2 because it is a parallelogram. All right, on the back, we're being asked to find the areas of each of these. So here is my right angle. And so my things that come in at the right angle are this. Remember, this is not here, so we do not count it. And this. Well, I don't know how long this side is, but wait, it matches this. So I'm going to do 5 times 9, which is 45 square units. All right, same thing. Here is my right angle. My base is 6. My corresponding right angle is 8. So I'm going to do 6 times 8, which is 48. But because it's a triangle, I'm going to divide it by 2, which gives me 24 square units. All right, next one. Find the missing shape. Draw lines to make a rectangle. So this thing is all over the place. I can't divide it into things, and it's just a mess. So I'm going to put it in a rectangle. And when I do that, I see that I've created 3 right triangles. So they're not there. So if I find the area of this whole rectangle, which measures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's actually a square, the area of the whole thing is 25, because 5 times 5 is 25. But I'm being asked to find the area of this. So right here I have a triangle whose height is 3 and whose base is 3. So 3 times 3 equals 9, divided by 2 is 4.5. Then I have a height of 5 and 2. So 5 times 2 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. So this is 5 and this is 4.5. Here, this is 5 by 2, so this is also 5. So the things that I added on are 5 and 5, which is 10, plus 4.5. So it's 14.5 that I'm going to subtract because I added that on. Now I have to take it off. So I'm going to add a decimal point and a 0, borrow. So I get 5, 0, 1. Bring my decimal point straight down. So the area of this thing is 10.5. All right, same thing here. Put it in a rectangle. Okay, base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Height is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the area of this is 20. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2. So 5 times 2 is 10, divided by 2 is 5. So that's 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4, even though it's just that little tiny bit of a bit. So 4 times 2 is 8, divided by 2 is 4. And then here, 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 4 times 1 is 4, divided by 2 is 2. So the pieces I added on were 5 and 4, which is 9, plus 2, which is 11. So 20 minus the 11 gives me 9, so this is 9 square units. All right, here we've got these two. These are the same shape. It's just 2 different ways to think about it. So here, it is, let's start with this one. This one down here are triangles. So here's my base, and here's my height. 1, 2, 3 by 2. 3 times 2 equals 6, divided by 2 is 3, so that's 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1. 4 times 1 is 4, divided by 2 is 2, so that's 2. This is the same as this, so this is also 3. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. So the area of this thing is 3, 6, 8, 10. 10 square units. Now, if you didn't see to cut it up into triangles, you can always put it in a box. So if I look at this thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 2, so this top rectangle is 16. The bottom rectangle is 1, 2 by 2, so it's 4. All right, so let's look at this. This is 2 by 1. 2 times 1 is 2, divided by 2 is 1. This is 2 by 1, so this is 1. This is 2 by 1, so this is 1. This is 2 by 1, so this is 1, because 2 times 1 is 2, but divided by 2 because it's a triangle. All right, here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the 1, the 1, the 4, the 1, and the 1, they're not there. We added those around the outside. So 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. So the area of this top part right here, that's going to be 8. All right, down at the bottom, the whole rectangle is 4. The base is 2. The height is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Divided by 2 is 2. Minus 2, so the bottom is 2. 8 and 2 are 10 square units. So there's two different ways you could think about it.